So I have a conundrum. I have an itch for aviation PvP, and unfortunately the only options available for console players, specifically Xbox, is Ace Combat 7 and War Thunder. And yeah, you see the title of the video, so you know where this is going. War Thunder is designed for PC players. Based on that logic, my best option is Ace Combat Skies Unknown for fair competition. And seems like an awesome game and whatnot, but it's $60. And one sec, let me check my viewership a little. Yeah, I can't afford that. So in the previous video, I explained that low tier War Thunder sucks major ass. Well, we have to expand. Well, we're going to expand on that today. We all know that the grind in these kind of games are absolute AIDS, so I'm considering buying War Thunder Premium to speed up my grind. But a year's worth of Premium will cost me almost as much as buying Ace Combat. So here's the thing. This game sucks ass right now, but I'm going to grind until I unlock the P80 or the P84, and you're going to see this grind. Every 10 battles, I will drop an episode, no matter how bad they are, so you will get the full agonizing experience of this game. And when we finally reach the P80, I'll do 10 more episodes, which is 100 more games, and then we'll decide whether I will pay for War Thunder Premium. And you know, this will be my flagship game until we can run DCS, or I will switch over to Ace Combat and attempt to learn that, you know, an entirely brand new game. But it all starts here, you know. It's War Thunder's competition to lose. So game 1 was a complete wash. I always start out with my worst plane, it's just the strat, but the P36 turns really tight, so if I pick my fight wisely, should be easy pickings. So I was turning onto this P47 when a Zero pounced on me, and I misjudged where he was coming from, and I died in less than 10 seconds. It actually might have been less than 5, I had no time to react. Next life, I was in the Warhawk doing some bombing runs, and before I could even finish dropping my payload, I got sniped by a Thunderbolt. Don't make fun of me for saying love instead of load. Anyways, no worries, at least I got to debut the Wildcat. Well, on my first dogfight of the match, I had to turn head on with a Mustang, and before we could merge, he shot a chunk of my wing off, and while I was in a flat spin, a Zero, got credit for the kill as he shot me while I was in the flat spin. Anyways, next we're in the P51, which is my best plane, you know what I'm saying? And I went to dive on or pounce on an HE-112 because I figured I can outturn this. And I ducked under his guns when we merged, and I spun around, you know, to trail him. But before I could finish my 180-degree 180-degree, turn, a Avenger snipes me out of the sky. So you can imagine how ecstatic I was about playing this game during this session. On to game 2, I got in a dogfight with an LA-5F, which I have no idea what kind of Russian fighter that is, and I tried to get in the scissors fight with him, but I didn't realize that I had my throttle at 30%, so I had no speed, lost energy, and my plane started getting all unstable and wonky, which is why I broke lock just before I died. Getting third-partied by lightning. Next we jump into the Wildcat, as I don't even try to dogfight in the Warhawk, and I challenge this P400. And he gets sniped. Later in the game, I start trailing this F6C10, which I think is just a Japanese fighter with US paint on it. So he reversed course, or if you want to be technical, he did an imminent maneuver. We both whiffed our shots until we collided, and well, it was not a Japanese fighter with US paint. Anyways, since I didn't land any black eye peas on him because this thing's a fucking pea shooter, I did not get credit for the trade. And well, that's 2 games down, and we will do the rest of them in the next portion of the video. Well, actually, never mind. Entering game 3, I singled out a B1B, and this was a legit encounter, so I'm just gonna let it run. I ended up getting an assist on that, and I bailed on the pursuit, so I didn't get, you know, post-mortem sniped by the fucking rear gunner and stuff like that. But then I got pounced on by a Hellcat, which is just beautiful. Apparently, according to War Thunder, the Hellcat had, never mind, I can't remember it exactly. In transition, I'm in the P39, and I get absolutely cheated. In the world? What? Anyways, at least I landed the plane. Well, I wrote I landed the plane. Nah, I crashed that muff. Well, no, I got shot, but I would have landed. Nonetheless, now we're in the Wildcat, and I pounced onto a P63. Holy shit, we got one. Let's go. That's the last battle of note here, so on to game 4. I'm chasing this BF-109, and I'm kind of scared, as I won't be able to pounce on him. Pause. I'm dolphining so I can catch up to him. Let's go! I think I landed shots on a pilot, which is why he died so quickly, because normally these motherfuckers are just bullet sponges. Anyways, I was starting to enjoy myself, but later in the match, I started chasing a H81, lusting for my 3rd kill of the day, and, well, getting the lead. No! Yep, I get cock blocked by a 109, which is possibly the one I shot down earlier. Anyways, in game 5, I'm in the Wildcat, and someone took out my elevator, and I basically was just floating around trying to get lucky. No way. I didn't get credit for the... What? Game 6, I'm opening with the P36, and I get in a beautiful battle with a BF-110. The BF-110 is more agile than me? Slowing down. I can... first course on him. There we go. Switch it around. Thank you for saving me. Let's go. Now, I would have lost that battle had the Spitfire not jumped in. Next, I try to get a cheeky little kill on this dive bomber, or two. Shit, this thing actually killed something. I gotta stay under him. Kill a what? Let's see if I can snipe this. Let's go! And I end up getting 2.5 kills with you know, and a maneuver assist on the whatever I fought earlier in the match. Definitely my best game yet, and I didn't even die. No, now let's finish this out with the last 4 games. Alright, yeah, games 6 through 10, I got absolutely destroyed. You know, it was just one of those nights, you know, well, day. So I tried to play a little early, and I got on there with the sweats, you know, the experienced players, and essentially, if I didn't kill them on the first pass, then they were just gonna, you know, force an overshoot and shoot me down, which, you know, it happened every single time. Now, there's ways to combat this, but you know what I'm saying, boom and zoom is my only, you know, serviceable strategy at the moment, unless I change factions or unlock better fighters. Or I noticed that a couple of comments recommended that I do realistic battles. There's just 2 issues with that, because I actually do want to try realistic battles. Number one is, if I do realistic battles, I have to unlock more planes for more countries, right? Because it's not cross. I can't use a 0 as if I'm on Team America, right? So I'd have to do that, which requires me to play the game more. And second, my biggest issue right now isn't like the furball and the crazy turn rates on arcade battles or whatever. It's more of the fact that people don't really die when I shoot them. If I don't nail a pilot kill or take out their wing on the first pass, it's basically just a 50-50 chance. And with my experience in the way that I've been playing the game, especially since I only play like once a week for like 30 minutes, odds are it's more like a 20-80. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause these people actually play the damn game. But yep, that's the first edition of Operation Phoenix, and I'll try to get another 10 games out as soon as humanly possible. But with that being said, remember Envy No Man, because we know we up next, sponsored by Atari. And
join will be hopping. The octopus said the same thing to Yoshi. It's about being patient, picking your moment. So snap out of it. You can't let a couple of losses blow you off course. You don't have to win now, just someday. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Well, it kills the octopus.